People who have nowhere else to live can now live in their vehicles and sleep in them overnight on streets here in the city of San Diego. Before now, you were at risk of fines, towing, and even arrest if you slept in your car or RV overnight.
But the city has now come to an agreement in a class action lawsuit to stop enforcing overnight parking laws. CBS 8's Anna Laurel joins us live from a street in Kearny Mesa where people park their RVs overnight. Anna.
That's right, you guys. Here behind me on just this little city block, there are nearly a dozen RVs parked out here, more than a dozen cars. You can tell people obviously live in them. Before now, for years, they have parked out here overnight at their own risk. They could get towed, tickets, fines, even arrested. But right now, if there is nowhere else for them to park overnight, they can park out here on any city street.
This is a class action. That class is everyone who's lived in their vehicle at any time from 2017 to the present. Their only shelter is their vehicle, then they're part of our class, and that relief applies to them.
Tickets and fines forgiven, laws suspended, and a promise from the city of San Diego to create more parking lots for homeless people and improve one existing lot. Those are main points in the city's settlement agreement in a class action lawsuit filed by attorney Ann Menashe 6 years ago.
It's complicated. It was very, very complicated.
The class action suit challenged city ordinances that prohibited people from living in vehicles and parking oversized vehicles like RVs on city streets between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Because of the settlement, these city signs all over town will even come down.
If you're just living in your vehicle, you should not have a problem with the VHO if you're a law-abiding person.
If police believe a crime is being committed in the vehicle, well, that's a different story. But Menashe and the people she's represented all these years say people living out of their vehicles are doing so because it's their last resort.
They are very conscientious and honest and law-abiding people. By not fining them and and arresting them and criminalizing them, they're going to have much more opportunities to improve their situation.
So expensive when a vehicle is impounded. If it's a motor home, there's a towing fee, there's a storage fee, and there is a lien placed on the vehicle. And so it's a minimum of $1,000 to get your home back.
Stephen Chatsky is one of 11 people named in the suit.
This agreement allows the reintegration of so many people into feeling productive and to feeling part of the citizenry of San Diego.
In a statement, the city of San Diego says the settlement is a positive step forward and agrees but believes the fight for the homeless is far from over.
We need the people, instead of blaming the victims of the crisis, they need to fight for what everyone needs, which is decent, affordable housing.
Now, the city and the citizens in this class action lawsuit have all come to an agreement on this. The court just needs to finalize everything, and that's expected in the coming months. Carlo?
So, Anna, how are police supposed to handle this? How are they supposed to know whether someone has anywhere else to go?
So this all hinges on if they have nowhere else to go. The city has 4 designated safe overnight parking lots. That's what they call it, their safe parking program. One of those 4 is for RVs, and what they're going to start doing is post on the city's website if there is a space available in one of those parking lots. If there is no space available, then people are allowed to be out here on the street.
All right, some relief for people who are stuck in no man's land there. Anna, thank you much.